I just looked up from my paper and I looked around the room and I was the only black person in the classroom. And as you heard my upbringing from Miami to Vegas to Utah, that was the first time that has ever happened where I was the only black person in a space.
Resiliency. It's what both Gregory, Noel, and Stormey Nielsen say was necessary for them to navigate being black in a predominantly white state.
Something unique for me is I'm actually a transracial adoptee, so I grew up in not only white community, but a white household as well.
Some black Americans experience race-related trauma and PTSD, but mental health is often a taboo topic in the black community. In a PubMed Central study, they found 63% of black people believe a mental health condition is a sign of personal weakness.
Oftentimes what happens in our community is we'll go through something hard and then we'll get told by maybe an elder or someone else in our family, we've been through worse. What are you complaining about?
We've been experimented on, right? And so the trust for Western medicine in general it's not there.
But alongside dealing with stigmas and structural disparities, black Utahns and black Americans in general are often unable to find providers who look like them or share their cultural experiences.
Some of the reasons why us black folks go to therapy is to talk about some of the racism and discrimination that we're going through. And so I think having a space to talk about it where I'm not going to sit and question you. I understand you. I see you.
Now, becoming black mental and behavioral health professionals themselves.
It's about being intentional and tailoring our services to make sure that anyone that comes through the door, they're being treated with kindness, humility, empathy, and compassion.
Noel and Nielsen are just two of many black clinicians in the Beehive State. They are creating more representation in their practices and the community.
You never know what you're going to face, but if you can, at the end of the day, know who your community is, know who your safe spaces are, it takes the load off.
In Murray, Darian DeBrule, Fox 13 News, Utah.